when you eat the bread of the spirit of wisdom, immediately from there you start becoming a builder. Although they seem like they have won, there is a God who listens to the injustices, and he is talking to them. They shall gather at the sound of our voice, because we trust in the Lord.
I want you to open up your mouth and speak to your soul. Nafsi yangu mtumainie Bwana. Aliyekuleta umbali huu, mtumainie Bwana. He did not bring me this far to leave me. He did not bring me this far to disappoint me. He is too faithful to fail. He is too faithful to disappoint. He is too faithful to leave me here. Oh, shalala mahande boshanaya, rikana boshalila la masaya, rikana bahande le bozi le bosaya, shakara bozetana maya, leba boshende reketele le basata, ripa manayande bashandara basaya, rimama zekere le boshande, rikatana mayande mashandaya. Liba babo shandere bosata ropo poria talala bashandere bazia libra tarara bashandara basaya shakara basekata teria tandara bashandere bozaya rima shata rata parada shekere petalada bashanda bazaya rizada bayande bashanda bazia rima mazada bashanda bazekata Teria tandarara bashandara bo roporia tarara bashere bazaya rikarara bashandara bazata shakara mahande babere basanda rimashanda mazata nama yakarara patala da bashande bazaya limashata mazekayanda shakarara patala da ba yanda rada da bashanda mazaya Shakaria zozalipa kete peranda bashanda rabazaya mapozaga dazi de bedado shate zendo rokotolo bozada da bashanda bazaya ramashanda mazanama shakara rapatala da bazaya moyo wangu sirudi nyuma shakara rapatala mazaya shekerere mayanda raramahande Zima shanda rikarara bahando bozaya shekerere boshanda rabo loporia zaga da bahande bazaya shemanana na mashande le mama mama shara la masaya rimashanda rada bagande bo yebo boshanda baba zubada da bashanda limashata pazaya likarata pazina mashanda moyo wangu ona matendo ya Bwana moyo wangu angalia huruma za Bwana moyo wangu tazamia rehema za Bwana moyo wangu mashakata lepapuza leka yelolo posaria shate lekerere bayanda raba lipranta radiba shandere bozaya rokozoko toliba shanda rizazada bashande bazaya mazaka ropa tulaba lizuzu katila baganda bazaya zomina razekata tesuza mande bozanda bazaya lagada bayanda bashanda moyo wangu hesabu za Bwana kila kuitwapo leo shakama zuza nenama yetete keteria tande boshanda bazaya shalalala mahandere bozeka jerelele mashanda la masai shakararara mayanda mashanda lima mashanda manana masai shekerere bashanda mazai rimashanda rada bashanda bazada ba jedere bashanda mazai rikarara mahandu bashande beketai teto mahande boshanda bazai. Mark chapter number 12 verse number 41. Mark 12:41. sitting across from the offering box, he was observing how the crowd tossed money in for the collection. Many of the rich were making large contributions. One poor widow came up and put in 2 small coins, a measly 2 cents. Jesus called his disciples over and said, "The truth is that this poor widow gave more to the collection than all the others put together." They gave out of their abundance. They gave out of their wealth. And Jesus says, this one who has given 2 copper coins, a very small gift, has given more than all of them. Why would Jesus say so? The attitude of your heart, the posture of your heart. If your heart is not right, you cannot give thanks to God. This is our season of gratitude. If your heart is not right, you'll be worried about a handkerchief you are to buy in February and you have not afforded to buy it. A simple 10 shillings handkerchief that has even run out of production. And that alone will be so magnified in your heart that it covers every other thing that God has done. He healed you from the cold and the flu. So you don't even need the handkerchief. Oh. Do you hear me? When the posture of your heart is not right with God, it doesn't matter what he does for you or what he gives you. You reduce it to nothing by just one switch of the knob of your heart. And at times, it is the small things that God does that make up the big things. Like saying, the enemies you see today, you will see them no more. If your heart is not right, you will still be standing there looking at the same enemies and you're murmuring and complaining. Father, I can see them. Father, I can... You know, you don't allow your heart to process the word. When your heart is not right, every other thing that God does will be so reduced to nothing. However much he beautifies you, you still see one ash. Have you ever seen somebody in a new white dress? And those village days, we used to iron using charcoal iron box. Just one spark of fire touched at the hem. So we are not even noticing because it is at the hem of a maxi dress. And the whole day you are so troubled. Your heart cannot see the beauty of every other thing. You're just seeing that one spot, that one spark at the hem. When your heart is not right, when the posture of your heart is not standing straight with God, it doesn't matter what God will do. It will always be reduced to nothing. That's why I'm saying, speak to your heart. Because you are in charge. Oh. Speak to your heart and tell it, my heart, you will not be downcast within me. You will not reduce the miracles I have received from January to December, the life I have received, to just one spark at the hem of my garment. I will not give you that advantage. My heart. Just because that hairstyle did not come out like my friends, I will not allow you to reduce my image to nothing. Please speak to your heart. Now, do you understand me? It is not about how much you give. It is about how grateful you are. This woman, she was able to give, and Jesus acknowledges that she has given more than all of them because her heart was right. That is not about the multitude you have given. Father, I am grateful that I can go even to my poverty. Shatamakuzaya. And get something out of my poverty and give it to the kingdom. There were others with so much riches, but they could not find anything they can get from their abundance to give to the kingdom. Oh, it doesn't matter what dimension you're coming from, whether from the poverty or from the riches. If your heart is right, you will have something to give. It doesn't matter how many surgeries you have gone through this year. If your heart is right with God, you will still give him thanks that you have lungs that are still having some wind in them. You will still be grateful that, Lord, as I lay on that operating table, you did not allow the enemy take my life. I am still here and alive. I have days awaiting me to live. Because you said with long life you will satisfy me. I may not have received everything you promised. I may not have received the physical manifestation of the abundance you promised. But Father, I thank you that my bones are strong. There are others who are struggling with arthritis. Father, I walk and jump like a lamb. When your heart is right, just open up your mouth. Speak to that heart. Because you're the one who is in charge. Speak to that heart. Tell it it is not time to murmur over what you do not have. It is not time to complain over what you have not received. It is time to be grateful for who God has been to you. It is time to be grateful for the life God has given you. It is time to be grateful for that health. It is time to be grateful for the hairs on your head. It is not time to count how long they have been. It is time to give thanks that in the first place, hair is growing on my head. Hendo koshapatalaba lepopo shanda bazaya. Moyo wangu nyanyuka msifu Bwana. Moyo wangu nyanyuka libariki jina la Bwana. Moyo wangu inuka tangaza matendo ya Bwana katika nchi ya walio hai. Moyo wangu shikae kimya. Moyo wangu shikae kimya. Moyo wangu shikae kimya. Usinyamaze moyo wangu. Tangaza matendo ya Bwana. Tangaza ulinzi wa Bwana. Tangaza mashakataba, the provision of the Lord, the sustenance of the Lord. Come on, my soul, declare. Come on, my soul, declare. Shekerete peradaba, yetete pesataba shanda, likosagadaba, yebabo shanda mamazaya, shakata bagandaba, yeroro posataba, yerere shanda bazaya. Rata pasata, shekete peta, toria shanda bakaya, tono shanda baha, hindo roborotaya, toria zeka, tono mashade, yendo robosaya, likaradiba, yendere basaya, sete pesaya, rima shanda. Thank you for a sound mind. Rekosata, repopapaya, teruza ligada, hindo robosata, lepopazuna bashanda. Shele babosanda mazai. Moyo wangu mbariki Bwana. For every relationship, for every friendship. Oh mashanda mazaya. Moyo wangu mashataba. Usiangalie kuonewa. Angalia upendo wa Bwana moyo wangu. Shekarata pasataba. Jerere basanda basaya. Lima shanda radibokolia telaba. Lekete teba. Yaranda basanda. Lima masande. Lema masanda lababo. Rokoporata labazaya. Shatarara bahande. Lema shanda radaba. Yarara mashanda rababozaya. Lekerere mashandere yalarabo. Lelele mashandere bosaya. La tatarara bashanda. Rimashanda ranaba. Lelele mashandere bosaya. Oh mashanda ralaba. Yera mama shanda rada basaya. Mashota pazataba. Tangaza moyo wangu. 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 Kuna Bwana aliyekukinga na miale ya jua. Kuna Mungu aliyekukinga na joto. Makataya lipano taya. Mungu aliyekukinga na mwezi usiku. Moyo wangu tangaza ukuu wa Bwana. Serepeta rata basaya. Limayanda basanda basaya. Rozozo koria tela basanda. Heno sanda bakura baseka. Yetu pusiria seka. Yetu tukutane bosariba. Hindiriri basekeria talaba. Leposata basaya. Shekerepeta laba. Come on, glory in the Lord, my soul. Make your boast in the Lord. Make your boast in the Lord. Make your boast in the Lord. Handa bahande bashanda bazaya. Likarala bahande bazaya. Usiangalie vita ulivyoshindwa. Angalia ukuu wa Bwana aliyevifunza vidole vyako vita. Makataya raba. Makuria zekata. Lero bashanda bazaya. Angalia Mungu aliyeuhifadhi uhai wako kwenye vita. Shekerete perata. Toko toto roto silepa. Yepo bashanda bazada bashanda. Masaka yande bashanda. Vina mana na mashanda mazai. Shalalala mayandele bazai. Furika na sifa za Bwana moyo wangu. Furika na sifa za Bwana moyo wangu. Yande bosanda mazata. Furika na wimbo wa Bwana. Furika na wimbo wa Bwana. Moyo wangu, moyo wangu, moyo wangu. Furika na wimbo wa Bwana. Hey, moyo wangu, moyo wangu. Lisifu jina la Bwana. Shena mana na mayanda. La na mayanda Masaya. Usiangalie wingi wa mishale. Angalia Bwana aliyekukinga na kila mshale. Uruka mchana, uruka usiku. Hey mama shatanama. Hey moyo wangu, hey moyo wangu. Furika na wimbo wa Bwana. Furika na wimbo wa Bwana. Oh moyo wangu, oh moyo wangu, oh moyo wangu. Furika na sifa za Bwana. Hanana mashotenama. Eleketele beratande. Eria zato latata. Tina maya na masata. Himama shanda mazaya. Lema shanda mazaya. It's not about how many songs you produced. It's not about how many albums you wrote this year. It's about the voice the Lord gave you and the songs the Lord gave you in the midnight hour. Oh mashanda mazana masata. Moyo wangu, moyo wangu, moyo wangu. Shena na 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 ya. Mungu apeana ya nyimbo usiku. Hanana maiya na no shata. Yeta teta ya. Shata na 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 ya. Ni ukaribu wa Bwana. Sherere bahande basaya. Alisema hata kuacha wala kukupungukia. Oh moyo wangu, oh moyo wangu, oh moyo wangu. Sina mana na Masaya. Na 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 ma shena na na ma. It's not about how many businesses you started and they did not flourish. It's about the God who gave you the divine idea and He gave you strength to start. It's not about the profits you made this year. It's not about the God who teaches you how to make wealth and gives you the power to make wealth. Come on, make your boast in the Lord. It's not about how hardworking you are. It's about the sustenance of the Lord in that job. And the Mashanda Masata. Mashana Masaya. Nanaya. Nanamayana Masaya. Hamanana Masaya. Hanenanaya. Nyanyuka ndani yako adadabosa idedeketadaba indobobosaba yedimasando basaya ripamana yande basenda vilindi ndani yangu hateno masaba hiroko posatula baba ripapa shanda basaya. Mshukuru Bwana, mshukuru Bwana, mshukuru Bwana. Seria zata rada bashanda basaya. It's not about how many slaps the enemy gave you on your cheeks. It's that there is a God who did not allow the enemy to break your jaws. It is not about the floods the enemy released your way. It is about the Spirit who has raised your standard above every flood, above every flood, above every flood. Rimama shanda